AI, artificial intelligence. It's a phrase you hear everywhere, right? But what does it actually mean for you in your day-to-day life? Well, today, we're going to cut through all that noise and give you a simple, practical, and maybe even a fun guide to AI. So let's just dive right in.
You know, if you've been hearing about AI constantly, on the news, from friends, and you're feeling like, wow, this is all a bit complicated, or maybe you feel a step behind, I totally get it. The buzz can be overwhelming, and it's super easy to feel like you're being left out of a big conversation.
But the good news is, you are absolutely not alone, and you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, we're going to make sense of this whole thing together. By the end of this, I promise, you won't just understand AI, you'll actually be ready to use it. So let's do this.
Okay, first things first, let's just clear the air. We're calling this section AI friend, not foe, for a reason. Because honestly, understanding what AI isn't is just as important as knowing what it is. So, let's break this down. On the left, you see what AI really is. It's a tool, a pretty amazing tool that can help you work faster. It's fantastic at finding patterns and summarizing, say, a really long article. But now look at the right side. This is key. It is not a conscious being with its own thoughts. It isn't magic. And most importantly, it is not, I repeat, not a replacement for your own common sense and judgment. Think of it less like a new boss and more like a really, really capable assistant. And what about ChatGPT, the one everyone's talking about? Well, at its core, it's basically a super-powered prediction machine. It's been trained on a massive amount of text from the internet, so it's not actually thinking. Instead, it's just making a very educated guess about what the next word in a sentence should be. It's a simple idea, just on an unbelievable scale. And that's how it sounds so human.
And here's a thought that might just surprise you. You're already using AI every single day. Seriously, when your phone suggests the next word to type, that's AI. When you ask Siri or Alexa to play a song, yep, AI again. It's the invisible helper that organizes your photos, filters out spam from your inbox, and even suggests what you might want to buy online. See, AI isn't some scary thing coming in the future. It's already here, working quietly in the background.
So now that we know we're all using AI anyway, let's kick it up a notch. How can we start actively using it as our own personal assistant? This next part is all about the practical, real-world stuff that can save you time and just make life a little bit easier.
All right, here's the situation I think we've all been in. You've got a doctor's appointment coming up, you have all these symptoms, these questions, these little worries floating around in your head, and it can be so tough to get all your thoughts organized before you walk into that office, right?
Well, this is a perfect job for your new AI assistant. It's a simple 3-step trick. 1. Just brain dump all of your symptoms and concerns into the chat. 2. Ask the AI to turn that jumble into a clear, organized list of questions for your doctor. And 3. Just copy and paste that beautiful list right into your phone's notes. You'll walk in feeling so much more prepared and confident. It's brilliant.
And here's another fantastic one. Managing medications can be a real headache. You can just give the AI a prompt like the one you see here. List your pills, list the times, and just ask it to create a simple weekly chart for you. Boom! It takes a complicated task and makes it simple.
And that's really just scratching the surface. I mean, imagine needing to write a tough email and having AI help you find the right words in seconds. Or turning a recipe you found online into a perfect grocery list instantly. You could even get help planning a whole vacation itinerary. It's all about smoothing out those little bumps in your day.
Okay, but AI is not all about organizing your life and doing chores. Not at all. It can also be an amazing partner for unlocking your creativity. So let's shift gears from the practical to the playful and see how AI can be your new creative sidekick.
This, for me, is where the real magic happens. Have you ever wanted to write a unique bedtime story for a grandchild with them as the hero? Or maybe you've struggled to find the right words for a heartfelt letter. AI can help you get started. You can ask it for a poem about retirement, or some funny captions for your vacation photos, even a super specific joke that only your friends in a Hijik would get. It's like a playground for your imagination. Now, as with any powerful tool, you've got to know how to use it safely and smartly. So this next part is really important. We're going to cover the essential safety rules for exploring the world of AI. Okay, listen up, because this is the big one. Treat every single conversation you have with an AI like you're writing it on a public postcard. That means you should never, ever share sensitive info. I'm talking no passwords, no bank account details, no social security numbers, and no private medical info. A fantastic habit to get into is to always remove personal names or details before you paste text into an AI.
Your privacy is everything.
Now, you're going to hear this word hallucination, and it's super important to understand. It's when an AI just makes stuff up. It'll state something false as if it's a fact. It might invent a historical event or cite a book that doesn't exist. Now, it's not lying to you on purpose. Think of it as a glitch, a mistake in its guessing game, not a deliberate attempt to deceive you.
And that leads us to the absolute golden rule of using AI. You must always verify important information, because these hallucinations can and do happen. If you get any kind of medical, legal, or financial advice from an AI, you have to go double-check it with a real human expert. Always think of the AI as a helpful starting point, never as the final authority.
All right, we've pulled back the curtain on AI, we've looked at practical and creative ways to use it, and we've learned the crucial safety rules. Now for the best part, putting it all into action. Here's your simple plan to start your own AI journey, like today.
You know the best way to build any new habit is to start small, right? So here's a super simple weekly plan. This week, just try to write one email with a little help from AI. Ask it one fun, creative question. Use it to organize just one list. And then share one thing you learned with a friend. That's it. This little routine will build your confidence faster than you think.
As we start to wrap up, I really want to leave you with this one core idea. It sums up everything we've talked about perfectly, and it comes right from the source material for this explainer. AI is a tool meant to assist, not replace your judgment. If you remember just one thing from our chat today, let it be that.
So there you have it. The world of AI is literally at your fingertips. The only real question left is, what are you going to do with it? What's the very first question you'll ask? The first task you'll make easier? The first creative idea you'll explore? Your AI journey starts right now. Thanks so much for joining me.